Hello and thank you so much for clicking this video. I want to show you the yes and no of a rotary cutter. Yeah, it's a wonderful tool you need to get, but there is some limitation to it. Is that limitation I want to show you in here. I'm Oyewale from Octo's School of Shoemaking. You like the video? Click the like button, subscribe. As you subscribe, click the bell button. While you click the bell button, share this video. So let's go and see the advantage and the limitation of a rotary cutter. I'm going to show you the way you're going to use your rotary cutter to cut a parallel straight line being guided by a metal ruler, wooden ruler, or any form of ruler you're going to have can easily guide you on getting a parallel straight line out. So starting with right now, I'm going to come with my board to cover my work decks right now. Okay, right now here is my rubber board. I need to cut whenever I need to cut like this. I don't like cutting on the board, and it's highly recommended for you not to cut on the work decks because it's going to leave some mark on your work decks. It's highly recommended you cut on a rubber board like this. Okay, right now I want to cut a straight line in here using the rotary cutter, and not just using the rotary cutter. I'm going to be telling you the advantage of the rotary cutter, and I'm also going to tell you shed light on the limitation of the rotary cutter. Okay, right now here is the rotary cutter. Coming in here, the blade is going to come out. Pushing in like this is going to lock, and it has been locked. It's been locked. It's always easy when you're using rotary cutter to cut soft material. Get this out. You can see it's going to be perfectly straight in here. Come in here. It's going to be perfectly straight like this. In a twinkle of an eye, you're going to get this out. You can see straight. So when you want to invest in a straight line thing, it's highly recommended you're going to get this. Okay, coming up, I said the limitation of the rotary cutter. Let me gonna try one more so for you to see it again this way. And if I want to reduce it more, and I get to do this, I come in here and I get this out. Okay, this is out, cutting a perfect straight line out, cutting a perfect straight line out. Coming in here again. What you do is that you mount a bit of pressure in it. Come over again. Mount a bit of pressure on this. It works. It gives perfect cutting, just as if you're using a bed stripe cutter, the industrial bed stripe cutter. That's just how this works. You have an electronic rotary cutter that you plug to power. At the time you plug into power, it gives you easy cutting. This, I see, mount a bit of pressure on it, but using the electric cutter, you will not mount any pressure in that. It's just going to go on it straight, just like this. So comfortable cutting this. I feel like cutting it, continue cutting it. I feel like continue cutting it. And I got this out. Okay, right now the rotary cutter has done justice to this. Looking at this, it's out. Okay. Okay, it's out. In here, it's not just being used for, as you can see, it cut this out very well. But rotary cutter is not just meant for cutting straight line. You can also use it to cut curves. You can use it to cut curve. I'll come in here and get it to use it to cut curve out, but sincerely speaking, I use rotary cutter only to cut a perfect straight line, because I wouldn't like the way I have to get to twist it before I get all the curves out. For rotary cutter, I like to do it. For rotary cutter, I like to cut it just straight, and it's done. So here, that is it. This is just the rotary cutter, how rotary cutter works. Okay, coming now to the limitation of this. This can only cut a very soft material, not too thick, not a material full of stretch, not a very thick material. If you are cutting, when you cut this kind of material, it's going to be so hard to get it out. It's going to be so hard. Even when I use this, it's going to cut it, but it's going to be very hard to cut it out. Okay, I have to put a lot of pressure in it, and it's not really good for it because this can break. But for the best result, is always good when you get to use this not on very hard material, but a bit soft material. Okay, in here, yes, it's called this, but I went through hell using mounting pressure on it before it can cut it. So it will eventually cut this out, but thinking if it can cut this out, no, because this itself, the thickness of this is not up to it. Looking at the thickness, so there is no way this is going to penetrate down to cut this completely. So that means there are a lot of limitations to these cutting tools. This cutting tool is wonderful. It's a very good tool that you need to have when you're about crafting. But in here, these are some limitations I have for it. Whenever I want to cut my leather belt stripe, yes, when I force it, mounting pressure on it very well, it's going to cut it. But when I got to use a very solid and a very dry thick leather, it's not going to cut it out. Okay, then I'm going to try a leather material on it right now, and I will be trying one of this material on it right now. So coming up in here, I would like to cut this just to make you be so sure of the limitation. So when you are cutting, you will not put it in the pipeline of the tools you're going to be using for some project. So coming in here, you're going to come this way. I'm cutting a very thick material of a thickness of 5 mm. Cutting 5 mm rubber right now. This way, it's definitely, the knife is going to go out of it completely. So it's not that the knife is not long, the space is not enough for it to go off. But what I'm going to show you here is that you're going to be needing a lot of strength to cut this out. Cool. Let me get to do it this way. You're going to need a lot of strength to cut this out. So because this material is thick, it will not really penetrate in there once, so you have to come in, go in, go out, 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 which I think is going to take a lot of time. Go in, go out, go in, go out before you eventually cut, go in, go out, and then you have to put a lot of pressure. And this itself is the plastic is not really built for those kind of pressure. So for you to cut something like this, is highly recommend you go kind of come in here and pick knife like this, and then just cut it straight up. You can see cutting this just straight up like so. When you cut it something like this, just come here, pick this kind of knife, get this out, and get this out of its way. I'm going to begin just to every other material. So thank you so much. You've seen the way I've been able to cut a very thick 5 mm thick and a dry material out. You've seen it. It's a very wonderful tool, but it has a limitation, and the best way you can best use it, that's what you've seen in there. I'd like to give you a thumbs up for this video. I'd like to subscribe if you're not a subscriber to this channel, and while subscribing, click the bell button and share to your friend. The online school of shoemaking is on. Here is just the tools you need to start your shoemaking career that I've just tried to explain to you one after the other. There is a shoemaking course that it's live, it's on our platform. There's a link in the description of this video. Go in there, click there, and you can take a shoemaking course where you can see full details of these tools at which I've showed in it. I'm Mo Sunday. Never stop learning.